Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin and it is Thursday. So that means today we are doing an update on my themed projects. This week we're doing an update on the Webs We Weave series, which is fiber spider shawls. Web spiders. Before we hop into that though, let's look at day 30, the penultimate, second to last day of my Something Dark and Grim Halloween countdown from Yarnaceous Fibers. This has been, I keep saying gothic fairy tale themed. It's definitely fairy tale. I am loving this palette. I have a fantastic idea on what to do with these, so we need to open two more before that idea can begin. The last few have been Cinderella. Let's see if we finish out the month on Cinderella. I think I see blue. I do see blue. A very lovely sky blue. Cinderella Ashen Slippers. This is all fingering weight. It's the Balta fingering weight. It's a kind of a more sky blue in my viewfinder. It's a bit more dusty in person. This is beautiful. I love it so much, and once again I can see how this is all going to come together. So I've been thinking about my plan, and I'm definitely thinking moss stitch crochet sweater or vest. I have a good chunk of a gray from Brian's holiday socks floating around somewhere. It was on the kitchen table, I swear, and it just vanished. I think the cat stole it. I know, you're like, Erin, you're a weirdo. I am a weirdo, but he steals everything. I tried to get all fancy and organized, and I put like snacks out in these baskets because we have a snack area. The kids know they can have snacks whenever they want one. I'm no almond mom. Like, no, you can't be snacking. Snack away. You're growing children. Just don't snack too close to meal times. That's my only caveat. If I'm currently in the kitchen cooking, taking a snack is not going to make mommy happy. That's my only rule. So, anyway, the darn cat is stealing the snack bags, like chip bags and cracker bags, like the goldfish bag and fruit snack bags. And he especially loves anything that's a baked good. Costco has these pain au chocolat. The kids love to say it. Little Bingo with her speech impediment. It is the cutest thing ever. But that is his favorite thing to steal. He steals them, and then I find them like ripped apart all through the house. He stole a blueberry hand pie. We had to go on full-on search for that because I was like, I do not want blueberry filling sitting somewhere. So anyway, he steals stuff. He steals my holiday decorations off the mantle. I've had to stop putting out holiday decorations. The cat is a menace. He's lucky he's darn cute. Anyway, we're not here to talk about cats. We are here to talk about shawls. The Webs We Weave. I am starting with fiber spider shawls. I love Craig. I adore him. I think he's a talented designer. And I really like his projects. I'm starting with his shawls. If for some reason we finish all of his shawls, I will move on to his other projects. He's got a lot of shawls, guys. This is going to be a long-term thing. But it's also going to help use the yarn collection. That's kind of where this whole push to start all these projects came from. I'm doing the yarn management. I'm seeing all this yarn, and I'm like, I really, really want to make so many projects. So I just, like, start them. Just start them. Do it. So I did it. Anyway, I was working on Craig's Granny Merge shawl. I had 3 cakes of a Mandala Sparkle, just wanting to become a shawl on my shelf, and they became, so I don't think this really has a front and back because you flip the rows, but look at that. Oh, look at the sparkle. This makes me so happy. So in his tutorial, he used 2 mandala regular cakes. I had 3 of the sparkle. The sparkle cakes are short, or just a little bit shorter than the normal. I did run out on the last row, so I ran out. I was like, here, I lost that yarn chicken. So I ripped it out and went back and did the row in half double crochets just to use the rest of the yarn. So I ran this down, and you can even tell at the end here I was crocheting tight. But we made it. We did it. I used every last bit of those 3 cakes, and I couldn't be happier. Oh, this sparkle. I think you see the sparkle a little better in the black, but oh, this makes me happy. So yes, I have finished my fiber spider shawl. She is done. I don't know if this shawl has a gender. I don't care. It's beautiful, and I love it. I'm torn because while I was making this, I thought I'm going to donate that to Heather's animal auction, which, by the way, I don't know what she was thinking, but I'm co-hosting with her. So you can see me at the auction. We'll see. I kind of want to keep it. Does that make me a horrible person? I don't know. You know, come night of, we'll see what happens. But this one is being donated. The kind of greeny. It's very similar, except I just made that on the fly. That's freehand, and I didn't realize how close it was to this pattern. It's granny stitch and half double crochets. This is granny stitch and double crochets, but see, Craig actually pattern tested, and I'm pretty sure my stitch count was off at a couple times and I had to fudge it. I'm pretty sure it's because it was poorly designed and not because I'm bad at math. It could be both. This one it executed perfectly. The stitch counts came out properly. I really enjoyed this. This was a fun, easy, it was really an easy project to just go autopilot while you're watching TV. I ended up finishing this in the car pickup line because I was just like, I need to get that done. It is so close to being finished. So here you go. It is finished. Oh, it is big. It is my wingspan. So I can't get it on camera, but there's my hand. There's my hand. It's probably a little past my wingspan because I'm like arching my arms back. But there you go. Oh, this is pretty. I'm so excited for this. I love it. It's probably going to grace Betty when I get a chance to change it out. But there you go. So for this is the project bag it was in. I get to claim 3 ball bands. So what I used was mandala sequins. Did I say mandala sparkle? I'm so sorry. This was mandala sequins. And this colorway was onyx. So here was the ball band. Mandala sequins. I believe this has been discontinued, but I don't know. I always bought this. It was super cheap, and maybe this one. I know I got them in a couple of like mystery boxes. I don't know. But anyway, they are 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 295 yards, 270 meters, machine washable, 98% acrylic, 2% polyester. And as I said, 3 down. I used every last bit, which means I get to put 3 stickers on my chart. If you don't watch my weekly roundup, that's when I usually do this. I found my kiddos' old potty training stickers and whatnot when I was cleaning one day, and I was like, well, what am I going to do with this stuff? So I made myself a goal chart, and when I filled this goal chart, the goal in my head was to use 100 skeins of yarn, and when I did that, I could make my very first websyarn.com order. I've never bought from them. I drew the chart up and didn't count, so I think it has 102, But as I was talking the other day, I can't remember if I counted these little squares at the bottom. So it's 102-ish skeins. But once I get this whole thing filled, I will go make my first yarn.com purchase. Now, I also had some other people participate along. Craig is well beloved, and I have 3 pictures to share with you. Now, I'm going to be totally honest. I feel like I talked to a couple other people about doing the fiber spider shawls. If I somehow missed your pictures, please comment down below and I will be sure to get them in my file folder so I can share them. What I do have is this lovely shawl. This is from Miss Deb M. She is a wonderful supporter of so many of us crafting channels and a maestro at crochet. Everything she touches is beautiful. And she also used, honestly, did she say sparkle or sequin? I feel like it was sequin because those had like gemstone names, but now it's in my head that sparkle also had gemstone names. Anyway, I know she used the colorway Barrel, and that, I'm pretty sure I have some of that in my collection because it's a total bingo color. So it is beautiful, beautiful work, Deb. I adore it. I adore it. I also have Miss Regina, who had gotten 5 cakes in mystery boxes and she didn't know what to do with it. So she used 3 here and was very thankful for the idea. And I am thankful, A, that you come and hang out with us, and B, that you made this beautiful shawl. And don't ever question if I want to share your picture, because I want to celebrate everything that everyone makes. I will gladly share your picture and talk about your wonderful work. I love it. And so she used kind of random cakes, but I love the scrappy awesomeness. That was one of the ideas that Craig talked about in his tutorial, was how you could use this as a scrap project, or how he could think of different ways of like cutting the, not actually physically cutting, but using one yarn for like one half, a different yarn for the other half, or using different yarns for the different sections. He had so many wonderful ideas, and this was one, and I love it. It's beautiful. And finally, we have Miss Ellen. She made this over the summer, and it is beautiful. It is just so creamy, neutral, gorgeous, and I love it. It is fantastic, Ellen. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for sharing. You guys are a talented bunch of folks, and I am always happy to lavish praise upon you. So, you might be saying, Erin, you finished your project. Are you going to get yourself into trouble now? No, we move on. We're finding a new one. If you guys can do whatever fiber spider project you want. I'm letting you know which one I'm doing, and I am more than happy to have you join in on the one I'm doing. But if you're like, yeah, I don't know about that one, you can pick a different one. I won't hurt my feelings. I am making as many of them as I can. I'm logging into YouTube. Just wait if the noise, because like sometimes when you open YouTube, it plops you right into shorts and it's noise right away. I don't enjoy that. Okay, so I put it on my watch later list. Oh, is anybody following along with Glenda, Creative Grandma, and her beautiful Starburst gradient blanket? Yeah, I've been flagging all of those tutorials to use up some of this blanket yarn in here. It's gorgeous. I am going to do, though, for Fiber Spider, the double fillet shawl crochet tutorial. He posted this a month ago, so it's one of his newer shawls, and I really quite like it. I had watched the beginning to pick the yarn. Which of these pet supply brands? Well, those, I think.
Of the yarn, but it has a nice size to it.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Oh no, that's a bad picture. Let's see if I can get it to pause where it's got its name. Here we go. No, stop. Okay, here we go. The double fillet shawl. This is what I'm doing. Oh, sorry, the ring light, and you're getting the window behind. There we go. Double fillet shawl. He again used, oh, I don't know what he used in the sample. I thought it was a mandala, but the way it's marling there doesn't look like mandala. It kind of looks like it looks like the coffee shop that Heather's using on her shawl right now, Canyon. No, that's a mandala. That's a mandala. That's not centaur. That's warlock. I think that might be warlock. Anyway. So yes, that is what I'm doing. I sat here for an inordinate amount of time before turning on the video to record, picking my yarn. In my head, I wanted to use this green and black yarn that I got from Hobium that used to be right in front in my cubes. When I reorganized during this yarn management, I must have hidden it behind things because it's not right there anymore. And I don't know where it is. So I have some Sweet Roll DK I was considering. And then I had some Scarfy Light that I was like, oh, that could be cool. Could this one look really awesome in a fuzzy? And then I was looking, and I've got it's like raspberry loops and threads facets. I thought that might be cool. And then I saw some willow wheels. And then I've got some Caron skinny cakes. I was like, oh, so many options. I ultimately landed on, I'm going to use these. My Zandra Rhodes Color Lab DK yarn I got from the Wool Warehouse. Thank you to all my UK friends for telling me who she is and what a cultural kind of icon she is across the pond. Just someone I wasn't familiar with. So thank you. I feel like this would make a lovely shawl that would do what I want to do with this yarn. I knew this had to be something fabulous and wonderful and colorful, and I think this shawl fits the bill. So I will be using my West Yorkshire Spinners Zandra Rhodes Color Lab DK, rear sheared and spun in Britain. These are 100% British wool. It is a bit rustic feeling. There's a bit of a scratch to it. I will say we have had to turn the heat on in the house, and you know how that dries out our hands and whatnot. So part of this could be my hands are a little dry. I've been lathering on the lotion, but you know, sometimes it's a losing battle. Anyway, these are Zandra's Rainbow. DK, which we know is a 3-weight. They want 4mm knitting needles and crochet hook, 225 meters, 245 yards, 100 gram ball. So this will give me 490 yards, which is a little shy of a mandala cake. Mandalas are 590, so I'm about 100 yards shy. But that's okay. He mentioned in his video, I watched the beginning like I said, that he kind of made a smaller shawl, a shawlette size. And I think this will be perfect for a shawlette size. So it's not going to be anywhere near as grand as that one. Not as grand, as big. You know what I mean. I don't know what size hook he used in there. For DKs, I love a 5mm, so that's what I will use. And there we go. I am ready with my new project to go. So I would love to have any of you participate if you would like to. and join us on this journey into Craig's awesomeness and using our yarn collection. Although, sorry, I thought I heard a weird beeping. Although I will not stop anyone who feels the need to make a yarn purchase. I am not about that. I am all about following your happiness and creating whatever you want. I am using these as kind of a stash collection busting endeavor, but you do you guys, because that just makes everyone happy. Okay, I will be back tomorrow. Okay. I had a box covering my computer screen, and then my computer was going crazy trying to make sure I was not trying to steal it. So tomorrow is Halloween. So I will do my Fridays with Fred. I'm supposed to do the Krafting Kitty Creator Spotlight drawing, but I'm going to be honest, with the Halloween excitement, I think I will do both the drawing for October and the announcement for November on Saturday, which is November 1st. Because I like to give you until at least noon to get me the pictures, and then I have to have the time to edit and do all that stuff. And it's going to be tight to get that all done tomorrow. But I'm confident I can have it done for the 1st, which means I will do another weekly roundup on Sunday situation. So weekly roundup, sew Sunday, although honestly I haven't sewn yet this week, so not sure there's going to be much to go there. Although I do have the elastic for Chomps' waistband. Okay, so there you go. That is kind of the update and the plan going forward. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm loving this. This looks like another great shawl that's going to be like an autopilot, do it when you need something, a little mindless situation, which is fantastic because I've got things like my mosaic and the sis love where you have to kind of pay a bit more attention. So every once in a while you're like, nope, I need to just craft and disengage the brain. And that is what Granny Merge was for me, and I believe that's what the double fillet will be. But we'll see. Who knows? It's going to be adventure. I have not made this one before. I know I've made some fiber spider shawls. Honestly, I don't know which ones, though. It's a blur of awesome projects. Okay, I love you all. Oh, I do have a grand plan when I find the yarn to make his... is it which way fillet or fillet which way? It's one of those. Blankets, I have a vision for it. I just packed the yarn away. I have to find it. I'm hoping I'll stumble into it with my Yarn Management Mondays. Eventually we will, right? Because I got to go through all the boxes at some point. Okay, I love you all. I am going to talk to you later. Bye-bye.